Now to a story of an unlikely friendship at the finish line, bonded together by a heart. Shay Brown and Fred Miller ran the Aramco Half Marathon side by side after a transplant brought them together. Erica Simon explains.
It took a lot for Shay Brown and Fred Miller to get to Houston, but they made it.
Breathing hard, but I'm feeling good.
Fred never thought he'd pick up running again, and Shay had years of medical challenges. The reason she was able to lace up today? Fred's daughter. When Alyssa Miller passed back in 2013, her heart went to Shay, making these two, in a way, family.
This is what life is. It's full of tragedy, and it's full of hope, and it's full of hard work, and all those very humanistic elements came together, I think, in this story. And for me, there's a feeling of, well, we got to keep this going.
The pair first participated in the Chicago Marathon in the fall. Here in Space City, they went for the half marathon. The Miller family is from Chi-Town and the Browns are from Shiner, Texas, but none of that is important on race day. The only thing that matters is their love for the sport.
I feel like it's an obligation now to make the most of the second chance at life that's been given to me. I don't want to waste that.
Of the thousands who ran by our cameras today, none may have been more uniquely closer than these two. The good news is they aren't stopping here. It's on to the next, one heartbeat at a time.
We're doing an ultra marathon in the Himalayas.
Reporting at the Houston Marathon, Erica Simon, 13 Eyewitness News.
An ultra marathon, you've done those in the Himalayas.
Wow.
With somebody else's heart.
That's incredible. You know, you talk about a reason to run. You know, we saw a lot of those stories out there, and those are the ones that really, you know, get the heartstrings going. And yeah, it's incredible to see.
Yeah, that is quite a pair and quite a bond for life. All right, now to Patrick Pressgrove. His life hasn't been easy. He wasn't expected to live after birth, lost both of his legs, and he was put up for adoption. But Patrick is a man who doesn't give up. He trained to run today, and he vowed to find his birth family.
Meet 26-year-old Patrick Pressgrove, who was born with a very rare birth defect that affected his legs and his speech. And on the day he was born, Patrick was given up for adoption.
My mom was 16. The doctors gave me an 80% chance of not living. So that's what prompted my grandmother to make the choice to sign away my rights.
Patrick couldn't walk until he was 6, and when he could, he was in pain. And by the time he was 13, he was in a wheelchair full-time.
At 13, I made the choice to amputate my legs. But ever since then, I've done more as an amputee than I ever could have before, 100%.
Patrick is very close to his adoptive mother, but was very curious to find his birth mom. So this past August, he went looking for her on Facebook.
My birth mom found my wife's message and messaged her and said, hey, I want to talk about this. And my wife sent her a picture and she said, that's my son. And we met that same night within 3 hours.
And today, he was joined by most of his family, adoptive and birth. His birth mother says it's amazing.
Incredible. I can't wait.
I'm happy to share him with this birth family because it's just wonderful. He and his brothers look just alike, and he's got a beautiful sister. And his mom and dad are just fabulous.
What a story. Patrick crossed the finish line in 1 hour, 52 minutes, and 41 seconds. He took second place in athletes with disabilities.
Incredible. I ran my first triathlon, my first half marathon. I just PR'd my half marathon. I met my birth family. It's incredible.
Callum Neff, what a day for this guy.
That's a lot to take in.
It is, and you run on two good legs. Imagine running like that and the challenge you must face and then overcome it.
Yeah, great to see the team catapult he had across his chest there. They're doing amazing work with the local team we have here. So yeah, it's an incredible story.
Yeah, we had more than 100 runners who had disabilities running with guides today as well. So that's also an inspiring story. The Chevron Houston Marathon added a twist to the race this year. They placed an elite runner at the very end. He was the last man starting to see how many people he could pass. Well, it was all for a good cause, and wait till you hear how many he passed and made it to the finish line when the finish line returns.